Hey guys. All right. Hmm. That's pretty cool. Hey buddy. Can a cheetah change? So look, technically the rule is if a guy cheats on you, then it's over. Okay, don't give him a second chance. If he cheated on a previous partner but not you and he's always treated you well, it can be okay. That's the short rule to it. Do you have any examples of low quality dates? Yeah, for sure. So a lot of people do, they catch up for a drink or they go for a walk together, all that sort of garbage. It's just shit, basically. Yeah. You want to do proper dates, guys. Proper dates, just do it properly. Thanks, Anne. Okay. Uh, hey, Eileen. Hey, Killer. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. I want to see all you guys in 10 out of 10s. You can all achieve it. Just got to do it the right way. Hey, Fast. Good to see you, my friend. When to know it's time to leave? When you know someone's not your ideal partner, then you get out of there. Eileen, I live in Queensland, not Bondi. Bondi's in New South Wales. Yeah, Killer. What's your question, buddy? Deleted text messages with female coworker. Yeah, not great. Not great. Best advice to heal from a breakup: block and delete your ex. Start doing new stuff. So work on hobbies, stuff like that. What if my guy is so wonderful and giving and open and loving, but I still find it hard to trust because of my past emotional abuse? Jeanette, Janet, if you don't sort of, work on that mindset, it may cause self-sabotaging behavior, which could potentially ruin the relationship. Potentially. Okay. If you've been struggling with this with a long time and you're not getting anywhere, book in a free call. Okay. Go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call, have a chat. Hey, Sharon. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Has to travel alone with female coworker he deleted text with. Okay. Melissa, not great. It's not great that he feels like he has to hide it from you. Can you explain why men do the whole love bombing thing? It's mostly immaturity, Michaela, and they don't know how to date. Yeah. They don't know how to date properly. They're immature. They have a lack of experience with dating and relationships. So they're all over the shop, basically. It's been 2 years. I'm still ruminating on my ex who hurt me so much. Booking a free call, my friend. Why does an ex keep keep trying to come back, even though I won't let him? He thinks I'm weak. He's trying to find a way in somehow. Early stage of dating, I was on a work trip and communication has been harder and shorter. It's not great. It's not great. A month in, too soon to say he loves you? Technically, it's okay. Should I wait for him to ask me to be his girlfriend, or should I bring it up? You can bring it up. If it's been a while, he may just assume you guys already are. How should you split finances moving with your boyfriend? Should he pay? You guys should work together. Janet, good job booking in a call, buddy. Guys, everyone gets one free call. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile, click the link, maddockcoaching.com. It's my website. Put your details in. Give you a call. Been with the girl for 3 years now. She broke up with me once. Then we got back together. Then I left. I don't know. Just wasn't feeling it. Now we're talking again, but the spark just doesn't die. We just keep circling. Yeah, sounds like you're wasting your time, dude. A 10 out of 10 doesn't really do that. Okay. Leo, good job booking in a call, buddy. Everyone gets one free call, guys. I only do about a handful a day. Genuine love is hard to find these days. I think finding your ideal partner has always been challenging. It's never been super easy. Yeah, it's always been a challenge. But I love her. Yeah, I see that. But it takes more than love to make a relationship work. It does. I know you're in love with her, but you're on and off, on and off, on and off. It takes more than love to make a relationship work. So you know, I see people waste years and years in a relationship because they love the person, but they're terrible for each other. Yeah. With your ideal partner, you got to have chemistry, compatibility, X factor. They're going to be able to do the job. You got to tick all the boxes as well as being in love. Yeah. Exploring non-monogamy on their profile, red flag. Yes. Jules, what was your question, buddy? Is it acceptable for him to meet my friends after a month? Yeah, of course. Can you trust celebrity guys as a boyfriend? Yeah. Hey Jackson, thanks brother. Jules, don't overthink the process, my friend. Yeah. A lot of you guys overthink a lot of stuff. It just makes achieving anything just way harder. Hey Ashley. If I miss your question, guys, ask it again and I'll try to answer it the best I can. What to do about an ex-wife that won't leave your relationship alone? So there's two people in a relationship, right? The only people which can affect that relationship are these two people, or people these two people allow to affect it. So she's only affecting it because one of you guys is allowing it to happen. Do you have female friends? No. How do you handle the dynamic while being taken? I don't be friends with the opposite gender. It's not very hard for me because I'm not overly friendly. So it's not a challenge. I think some guys have trouble not being friends with girls because they have some insecurity, so they really want to be liked and they're extra friendly to everybody and they want people to be their friend. I don't have that insecurity. I don't care. So I don't have any desire to be friends with girls. Hey, Hannah. Lewis, well said. Well said. Are you friendly to your wife's friends? Yeah, of course. Friendly. There's a difference between being friends and being friendly. Yeah. Of course, you still be polite and still friendly-ish. Yeah, 100%. How long chatting before the first date? About a week, roughly. Is closure after no contact fair for my own peace? Closure is something you give yourself. So if you break up with someone and it doesn't work out, I want you to tell yourself this sentence. I want you to say to yourself, that person's not my ideal partner. I'm not theirs. My future's better this way. Like, you got to give yourself the reassurance. She left me for my actions, so I think I'm just trying to heal. You're probably trying to redeem yourself. Okay. Give yourself some reassurance and just go, I messed that up. And then you move on. Don't be so hard on yourself. We have all messed up relationships. You mess up a relationship and it's just gone through too much damage. Just go, I wrecked that. Let's move on. Is dating different in your 50s? Surprisingly not. I coach a lot of people in their 50s, and it's the same process whether I'm coaching someone in their 30s. It's the same. Yeah. Is it bad to flirt at work? Yes. Got 20 years with my wife and 5 kids. Best thing to do is say hi and hang out in the other room. Okay. How much do you charge for a consultation? So everyone gets one free call. So the first call's free. Then after that, obviously, you have to pay. But the first call's free. So if you do want to do a free call with me, link is in my profile. 16-year age gap, could it work? It's possible, but you're pushing it. You're definitely pushing the barrier there. Tips on not self-sabotaging. You got to give yourself some reassurance. Give yourself some reassurance. So insecurity and overthinking and all that sort of stuff leads into self-sabotage. So try not to do that in the first place, ideally. If you're really struggling with mindset, guys, and it's falling apart, book a call. Book a call. It's a lot of people just let mindset ruin a lot of things. I ordered your book. Awesome. Supposed to come today. Awesome, buddy. Enjoy my book, guys. Thousands of you guys have bought this book. How to Achieve a 10 out of 10 Relationship. Great book. My wife designed the cover. So yeah, if you want that book, it's on Amazon. Thanks, Fast. He forced me to open up about my past. After telling him the truth, he dumped me. I love it. I love it. What did you learn? What did you learn? That's good. That's good fun. He texted me nonstop, made plans for a date, but now haven't spoken in 2 days. Okay. Send him a message and see if you can get the conversation going. What have you learned? Never tell the truth. It's a little bit more complicated than that. Okay. So basically the rule is, so you probably heard the saying, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy the majority of the time, but not all the time. Okay. Honesty is not always the best policy. If a guy keeps pressuring you to tell him your body count, for example, obviously telling him any number would be a mistake. Okay. So oversharing about the past is the unwise decision. Hey, Mrs. Maddock, good to see you, sugar. Why say he loved me twice, but then changed in 3 weeks to that he loves me as a person? Maybe you're just overthinking it. Maybe it means the same thing. Is it possible to see each other too much, especially in a short amount of time seeing each other? Yes, it is. Is it okay if my partner is on holidays and he won't speak on the phone, only text? No, it's not okay. I like you, sugar. Married 33 years, it definitely takes more love. I think couples think of marriage more as an agreement. Okay. I did message him. I told him I need communication. He said he's inconsistent, so I ended it. Yeah, good decision. It's not that hard to communicate. You know what I mean? How long does it really take? Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. When a guy is very open in real life with friends and family about his relationship for 2 years is going, is it always bull when the same guy doesn't post about it on social media? I would need to know the exact circumstances, my friend. Yeah. What's the go with the silent treatment? He ignored me all day yesterday and today. I'm so confused. Have you been trying to talk to him and he's not talking back? If that's the case and he's ghosting you, it's because he's angry about something, most likely. Is it normal for men to be super emotional and always cry when we fight? No. No, that's not normal. Remember, guys, in a 10 out of 10, there is no arguing. No arguing in a 10 out of 10. Remember that? Aaron, not strictly, but pretty much, yeah. Jem, you got to master the art of not arguing, as weird as that sounds. Thoughts on when to say I love you until you know you're going to marry them? Stupid. Yeah, that's a bad idea. You say I love you when you feel it, which is usually around the 8-week mark. When you coach couples, what does that entail? Well, every couple's different, but I help them both, and usually it comes down to a few things. I help the couple better step into masculine and feminine energy, get the intimacy improved, and hit the fundamentals that I talk about, and then it's a 10 out of 10. In my marriage, we argue all the time. Yeah, that's not good. That's not. You should have no arguing at all. It's a mutual decision. We're both struggling with our decision. You need to give yourself reassurance. When you make a decision, you got to give yourself reassurance that you made the right decision. What's your opinion on doing weekly check-ins, meaning what we did good and not good, then move on? It's okay. Kids' dad come to see me them ahead of time, but I did notify. Okay, I didn't know more info. Ask me your questions, guys. If any of you guys are really struggling or really need help, book in a free call. Okay, links in my profile. You click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call, have a chat. Do you have a book? I do have a book. How to Achieve a 10 out of 10 Relationship. Great book. Just pick up on Amazon. That's probably the easiest spot. Do you do matchmaking? No. I teach people how to achieve a 10 out of 10 themselves. Hey, Rebecca. We talk about everything except our feelings. Okay. Men don't usually sit around and talk about their feelings a lot. Remember, guys, push a guy to be masculine. My girlfriend and I are obsessed with each other, but her friends tell her that they are concerned because I won't let her do girl trips. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people find, that rule controlling. It's not good for your relationship to do separate holidays. It's very obvious. How do you push him to being this masculine? Probably the easiest way is to push him to make decisions and then heavily support those decisions. Hey, Steve, good to see you, brother. When should I have the exclusivity convo? After about 3 dates. So it's not controlling, but my therapist and her therapist say it is. both your therapists are morons. Doing separate holidays is obviously bad for relationships. Obviously. So many idiots these days, they think, everyone's supposed to have these PC type relationships where you can do whatever you want all the time. And if your partner stops you doing what you want all the time, then they're controlling. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. Obviously, going on a separate holiday would be terrible for your relationship. Obviously, and your partner's sitting at home all sad and you're out on a holiday. Of course it's dumb. Of course. Your therapist is a moron. And I guarantee they do not have a 10 out of 10. Guaranteed, 100%. A lot of cheating happens on girls and guys trips, so if you don't trust your partner, never, or just in general agree about the separate holidays. Go together. Go together on a holiday. Yeah. Billy, I was never really interested in being friends with girls. Use the book, My Proper Energy. He put a ring on it on Friday. Awesome. Good job getting engaged. That's great. Been on multiple holidays without my partner. Oh, that's sad to see, buddy. Codependence, not going alone. Here's a better way to think about it. When you're in a 10 out of 10 relationship, you shouldn't want to go on holidays without your partner. Wendy, that's correct, yeah. I needed no intimacy at the beginning, but after 3 years, I'm craving it more. Okay, how often are you guys intimate at the moment? Ideally, it should be 3 times a week. Should my boyfriend of 4 months break up with me because I didn't tell him days ahead when my baby daddy sees the kids? Short answer, no. Hobbies before family advice. I need to know more about the situation. Billy, that's correct, yeah. Guys, ask me your questions. If you're really struggling in relationships or you want to achieve your goals this year and you're having trouble, book in a free call, links in my profile, put your details in. I'll give you a free call, goes for about 30 minutes, and I'll help you out the best I can. We are 3 or more a week, but I mean the intimacy before the act, like affection and stuff like that. Okay. Do you do 20-second hugs a day, 6-second quick kisses and stuff like that? That's important too. But also tell him what you want to see. Don't just say, I want more affection. That doesn't mean anything. You got to be really specific with guys. Been on a holiday without communication daily several times. Is this normal? I have lots of questions. Well, I'm here to help. What's your opinion on long distance? Not good, buddy. Not good. You need to see the person you love quite regularly to maintain a good level in the relationship or even build the foundation of a 10 out of 10 to begin with. I just told my boyfriend the kid's dad was coming over the same day, but he says I should have discussed it with him. Yeah, it's strange for him to get so upset over that. Yeah, it's a good start, buddy. Yep. How often is healthy communication in a relationship? All the time. How often should you be seeing each other a week? In the very early stages, once a week. In the very early stages. Sarge, right where you just did, buddy. Rebecca, it's not too bad, but long term, you guys got to live together soon, yeah? So you can see each other every day. Thanks, Chanel. Show me affection each time you feel it until you build a vibe and learn each other's tolerances. Jimmy, what's LFG? I'm guessing. Little Miss Sunshine, I guess. It's a little bit vague. I don't like giving vague advice because it's hard for people to interpret. My girlfriend said I'm insecure because I don't like that is friends with her hookup partners. Your girlfriend should not be friends with any boys. I love my parent. I love my parent co-parents. Must be a typo. Awesome, Jimmy. Do coach teen my daughters has so many questions. Guys, got to talk English. I'm having trouble with your sentences. She's 18 less than a year. Maybe I can have her follow your page. Yeah, for sure, Sky. Yep. Uh, Tips for battling first date nerves. Yeah, give yourself some reassurance. Give yourself some reassurance. Tell yourself that you're really excited and you can't wait, and it's going to be fantastic. I went on a second date last night and he told me he loved me. Is that a bad thing? It's way too fast, buddy. Way too fast. Had a date when you're 62. Online dating. I help people in their 60s achieve a 10 out of 10 all the time. Love my ex's co-parents. Love my ex. We're co-parents. Well, with his ex, but he goes to her place for haircuts. Confusing. My partner packed a bag and left after 17 years. What do I do? Well, it sounds like it's over, so not much. TJ, I'm not going to answer any of your questions. Your questions have a deep sense of bile in them. There's acidity to your questions, which I find quite unattractive. So I'm not going to answer any of your questions. My fiance is having new anger outbursts now that he's in therapy. How can I help him when he's angry? Sounds like the therapy is working well. Let's see. How can I get my boyfriend to plan dates? Okay, so you can say stuff like, I'd really love if you took me on a date this weekend. That would make me feel so special. That's what I call feminine communication, and make sure you use physical touch at the same time. Do you find it weird if your partner talks to certain people through email only? Well, it depends what the emails say, I suppose. What do you do with two masculine single men not interested in women? A guy needs to be somewhat interested in you to date you. So if he's not interested at all, it means he probably doesn't like you. What are your views on being married spiritually but not legally? Dumb. Thoughts on Snapchat? Bad. Snapchat's for little girls. How long in a relationship should they say I love you? 8 weeks. Good, Hannah. Good. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. No garbage, guys. Don't put up with any garbage. Alexandra, no, it's over. Don't go back. My boyfriend talks baby talk. How do I tell him? Tell him what? What do you want to say? Generally speaking, how long to go for talking stage until committed? It's been about 3 months. You should be official by now. Hey, Mrs. Maddock. What do you think about female friends? I've answered that question like 100 times today. No, I don't think people should be friends with the opposite gender. Period. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Rebecca, well said. Would love to hear more about your views on friendship with the opposite gender. What views, guys? What views? It's super simple. You don't be friends with the opposite gender. I don't understand what the questions are about. If you want to achieve a 10 out of 10, you want to do as much as you can to maximize the efficiency and the chance of achieving a 10 out of 10 relationship. If you're friends with the opposite gender, it will definitely reduce the chance of achieving a 10 out of 10. That's it. There's nothing more to it. I don't know why you guys keep asking. I can't put it another way. Just don't be friends with the opposite gender. And why the hell do you want to be anyway? Why? Awesome, Bella. Want to share phone numbers straight away. A lot of time these people have feelings for each other. Correct. How long are talking online before you should schedule to meet them? About a week. Instead of us asking you questions, we'd like to ask how you're going. That's dumb, Joey. That's a stupid idiot question. You wasted all that. I know you put a lot of thought in that question. Completely stupid. How are you feeling? Do I look like someone who wants to talk about their feelings? Shut up. That's so stupid. What an idiot question. Jesus. So what about one of your friends' transitions? Oh my God. Guys, I'm here to help people achieve a 10 out of 10s. I've coached thousands of people into 10 out of 10 relationships. I'm not here to talk about friends, okay? Don't have any friends, I don't care. We're here to achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship. 10 out of 10 relationship. Romantic relationships, okay? How soon is too soon to be given a key to someone's place? I usually recommend moving in with someone around the 6-month mark. Now, they may give you a key so you can just come and go when you please, but that usually happens maybe around the 4-month mark. Any long distance tips? Don't do it. Husband rather divorce me than stop watching anime. I haven't heard that one before, Natalie. That's a fun one. Yeah. I'd rather divorce you than stop watching cartoons. What a strange sentence. How to encourage your partner to play a greater role in your kid's life? Try to be more motivating, Bella, to get him into it. So make it seem more fun or create opportunities for more enjoyment. So a more positive experience, in other words. How long should you date before the marriage topic comes up? A couple of months, you can start having micro conversations about it. To help mature women find a partner, almost exclusively. Miss Maddock, I love that. Do you feel 6-month move in even if both have kids from previous marriages? Yeah, 6 to 9 months, Wendy, roughly, somewhere in there. Partner struggling with confidence and is affecting our intimacy. How do I help him? Lots and lots of reassurance, like an overabundance of reassurance. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. Whatever your questions may be, I'll answer them the best I can for you. Is it honest or a red flag when your love interest says he wants someone to feed him and believe him? It's a little bit crass. Yeah, a little bit abrasive, but best dating apps, Tinder and Hinge. 13 years, will everything be okay? How would I know? I'm not a tarot reader. I can't tell the future. I wish I could. If I could, I wouldn't be here. I can answer questions if you give me enough information. What would be the major red flag to avoid in men? I'm a divorce, so have not been dating in 10 years. Shadia, you don't need to be looking for red flags at this stage. You don't need to go, well, what's the biggest red flags I need to look out for? You know what you need to concentrate on? You need to concentrate on not being so guarded. You're so guarded and afraid to get hurt that you're only interested in red flags. You should be interested in green flags. What should I look for? You're focusing on what you want to avoid. That is the opposite of what you should be doing. Zam, 100%. Just the start of my journey under Jake's advice will be money well spent. Awesome, Steve. Appreciate that. Steve's one of the fantastic guys I coach. He's great. Let's see. What are the best questions to spark chemistry with a guy? Oh, you can talk about goals and stuff like that, but don't overthink it. It should be pretty smooth. Shadia, green flags are things like they're confident, they're goal-driven, ambitious, chivalrous, have integrity. Just simple things. How long to chat before meeting online? About a week. Best way to meet eligible single age-appropriate men. Are mid-aged men more into younger women? No. So I coach lots of women in their 50s and 60s, and they all achieve 10 out of 10s, and they achieve 10 out of 10s with guys their age. Yep. Who takes the blame in the breakup? I feel responsible for my part. You're thinking about it wrong, buddy. Okay, so 2 puzzle pieces. If the puzzle pieces don't fit together, who's to blame? No one's to blame. They just don't fit. Move on and find your puzzle piece. You're thinking about it too literally. Rebecca, what was the gift? How'd you meet your wife? I met her on Tinder many years ago. I'm a bit of a financial repair, but I'm afraid to discuss this with my partner. Could you give me any tips on how to approach this? Just be honest and soft. Don't worry about it. Just, I'm sure it'll be fine. Official, give yourself reassurance that the past doesn't matter. Okay. Is it a red flag if he proposes in the first month or two? It's a bit fast, yeah. Gia, good job booking in a call, buddy. I'm here to help. Guys, if you do want to book in a call, go to my profile. In my profile, there's a link. Click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a chat. Everyone gets one free call, just one. Wendy, I wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't worry about it. Concentrate on the present and the future, ideally. Lisa, not usually. Not usually. Maybe a couple of years, but that's about it. What's your relationship timeline? Ms. Maddock, my relationship timeline goes roughly like this. You meet someone online dating, you go on some dates about once a week. By about the 3-week mark, you're exclusive. You keep going on dates about the 8-week mark, you're official. Keep dating, getting to know each other around the 6-month mark, you move in together. The woman moves into the man's house, not the other way around. You keep dating, having a great time, and then hopefully around the year mark, year and a half, you get engaged, and so on. Rebecca, yeah, maybe it was just a mistake. Yeah, maybe just a little mistake. So then babies, 100%. Frankie, you're wrong. Does your timeline change with age? No. The timeline is based on human emotion, guys. Your circumstances don't dictate it. Doesn't matter about kids or age or anything. Whether I'm coaching someone in their 60s or in their 20s, the timeline is exactly the same. Believe it or not. Marnie, if you're not living with your ex, go out there and start dating. Yep. Can you repeat the timeline? No. Hey, James. How tall are you? I'm tall, but I'm here to answer relationship questions. How do you know if you should stay or go? Been with them almost 3 years. You got to ask yourself the question whether you think that person's your ideal partner or not. 29 years married, husband blindsided and said marriage over. Been 10 months. How do you start over? Lisa, book in a call. Book in a call. Go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a chat. I'll help you out. We'll make a bit of an action plan so you can have a great future. Okay? Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. I want to see all you guys in 10 out of 10s. I love that, Mrs. Maddock. Well said. I've had a row, first one in a year, big one. He's ignoring me. Do I reach out? Yes. Apologize. And then don't argue again. Hey, Tara. Are you married? Yes. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. And guys, please share my live so I can help more people just like you. I want to help all you guys to achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship. If I can achieve it, all you guys can achieve it. Chrissy, yeah, sometimes. Yep. If you have the willing desire to achieve a 10 out of 10, we can achieve it. How to get a girlfriend. Online dating. Mindset is everything. Huge part. My boyfriend moved in with me. Is that a bad thing? It's a bad thing if you let the masculine and feminine energy get reversed. So I usually recommend the woman moves into the man's house so the masculine and feminine energy stays in the right balance. Okay. If it's reversed and the man moves into the woman's house, often she's in her masculine energy and he's in his feminine energy, and it throws off the attraction. If you're really good with masculine and feminine energy, Louise, it should be okay. But yeah, make sure you're doing that part right. Hey, Jenny. Jenny, just send me a message, buddy. On my number, of course. How do you leave or repair an emotionally abusive relationship? JD, book in a call and we'll have a chat. Chrissy, I did just answer your question 10 seconds ago. You didn't hear it? What do you classify as masculine energy? Masculine energy is leadership, ambition, decisiveness, and protection. Chrissy, I answered your question. I guess you weren't listening, my friend. Yeah. Book on a call if you need help, Chrissy. Why do I attract emotionally unavailable men? Because you're not dating effectively. We need to change the way you're dating. What does feminine energy look like? It looks like nurturing, caring, supportiveness, and joyousness. Thanks, Tuesday. All right. Ask me your questions, guys. I only speak English. Ask me your questions. I'm here to help. I want to see all you guys in 10 out of 10s. Why is my ex still calling me? Because he wants to sleep with you again. Just block and delete him. Looks different for everyone. It's more individual, embodying the traits. Very true. Very true. My wife is a master of feminine energy, guys. Master it. Jay, good job booking in a call, my friend. Be aware, guys, I only do a handful of calls a day. What's one thing you can do to ensure healthy communication and relationship? Practice and do some fun hobbies and goals together. Went great first date on Sunday, taught me how to play darts, so much chemistry. Awesome. The guy is starting to text less after we had a disagreement on date number 2. How would you have a disagreement so early on? Mrs. Maddock, you're a master at it, 100%. Been married 15 years. Husband's life is work, video games, sleep, repeat. How do I get the attention? I feel bored and lonely. He needs to take you on a date once a week, Callie. It's really important. You need to talk to him about that. High value first dates from him. I'm not 100%. Shall I go on a second? Yep, 100%. If you're still not feeling it by the third date, then just get out of there. Jess, here to help, buddy. Let your advice. Okay, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. Awesome, Casey. That's awesome, buddy. Hey, let me know if you need more help, okay? I'm here to help. Well, it's so important to keep dating while being married. Oh, it's super important. Dating while you're married, it keeps you together, keeps the bond going, makes you grow together. Very important. Very, very, very important. Alana, good job booking in a call, buddy. Guys, I have maybe a couple of spots left. Been with my partner 3 years. We both have kids and live separately. How do I instigate next step? Um, Booking a call, my friend, it can be delicate. I'm a good person. What does that have to do with anything? Block your ex. All right, ask me your relationship questions, guys. As I said, I maybe can fit in 2, maybe 3 more calls today, but then I'm out of time. So, Max, I take my wife on a date every second week for years and years and years. Okay. Charlotte, good job booking in a call, my friend. Thanks, Michelle. We had so many arguments after moving in together, been dating for 3 years, been moved in 6 months ago, and we keep arguing instead of being in the honeymoon phase. You guys need to learn how to communicate effectively and how to embrace masculine and feminine energy the right way. Do, 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 do. Where were we? Ask me your questions, guys. I'll try to answer them the best I can. If I miss your question, shoot me a message, booking a call. Why can't women be powerful and capable and self-reliant? It's a strange question. Liz, they can be self-reliant. You can be completely hyper-independent and live by yourself and live in a mansion and be a world-stopping businesswoman and not have any men in your life whatsoever. Of course you can. What was your question? How do you start dating again in your 50s? Booking a call, Michelle. I coach heaps of people in their 50s. I'll show you how to do it. I'll build your profile for you. What mindset should you have going into a date? Great question, Mrs. Maddock. The right mindset is a very excited mindset. Like, yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to try some new food. And it's not focused on the outcome. You're not thinking, I hope this guy likes me. I hope I like him. I hope he could be my ideal partner. You shouldn't be having any of those thoughts. It should be, could be okay. Yeah, Tia, that means you don't know many 10 out of 10s then, I'm afraid. Should I give a second chance after cheating? No. I'm 60, divorced for 18 years. I have my own business. I can't stay in a relationship. Maybe you just found the wrong person. Hey, Ryan. Can you recommend any relationship therapists in Perth? You're in Perth. I live in Queensland, but I coach a lot of people in Perth. Obviously, I recommend myself for helping you achieve a 10 out of 10, Michelle. But obviously, I'm biased. So I coach a lot of people in Perth, but yeah. I'm not going to say that I'm the best in the world, but anyway, we've been engaged for 6 years, been happily married for 20 years. Great. If you date someone for 6 years and then get engaged, I would consider that way, way, way too slow and a red flag. Can you completely ignore my timeline and do everything completely opposite what my timeline says and still achieve a 10 out of 10? Of course you can. Of course you can. The timeline is just a guide, guys. You can still achieve a 10 out of 10 and ignore my timeline completely. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Hey, Sarah. If there's some resenting in the relationship, how do you come back from that? Reassurance and fun. Do the fundamentals. Correct timeline for engagement, usually a year, year and a half. Michelle, I appreciate that. Go to the link in my profile, my friend. Click the link, maddockcoaching.com. Put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a chat. Everyone gets one free call. Yeah, I appreciate that. I just started dating someone 2 dates and already asking me to be their girlfriend. Red flag. It's a little fast. Does age matter? Everything matters. If a girl dates a guy that's 3 years younger, it depends on her age. If she's 50 and he's 47, that's fine. I know he's been cheating for years and I let him. Am I weak? Yeah, kind of. Meg sent me a Valentine's message meant for the new girlfriend, says sent to me in error. Block him. What if you prioritized achieving the 10 out of 10 whilst you wait for a proposal? Yes, that is a good idea, yeah. How can a high achieving woman in her 30s find appropriate men? Online dating, ideally. I know the apps are really bad. I know you think the online dating's bad. Online dating can go well, you just have to use it the right way. Can men and women be friends? They can, but they shouldn't. Guy is 8 years older than me. Red flag? No, that's a good age difference. Been dating a guy for a month and he already told me he loves me. Is that too soon? It's okay. Sharon, it's probably not going to work. Just from coaching thousands of people. Even I coach women in their 50s who look great. They look great for their age. They look really good. They're fit. They look great. And they're dating a guy who's 10 years younger and they're still, it doesn't work, buddy. They're just, guys aren't really interested in dating a girl 10 years older than them. Not really. Harley, no, that's a good age difference. It's perfect, actually. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Hey, I'm here to help. I want to see all you guys in a 10 out of 10. You can all achieve it. We just got to do it the right way. She is 12 years younger. Red flag? No, it's not a red flag. No. Vicky, that's fine, buddy. The man is usually, it works better if the guy's a little bit older. A little bit. Yeah. 16 years, you're pushing it. What about being friends with a guy because of the shared hobby and nothing else? You can be friendly, yeah, just not close friends. Don't be close friends. So if maybe in 21, would you say 5 years max is good? No, you could go up to 10 years max. Yeah, keep it within 10 years. How do you help your partner feel better about marriage and their parents had a horrible one, full of cheating and marriages? Get the relationship to a 10 out of 10 and a guy will want to get married to you. If a relationship is a 7 out of 10, he won't want to get married. Okay? Get it to a 10 out of 10 and he'll forget any negative influences anywhere. Year 1, that's fine, buddy. That's fine. What about a partner that has ADHD and you didn't know until after marriage? I'm a therapist, but I have never faced this. You've never met someone with ADHD ever? How did you not know he didn't have ADHD before you got married? Was it an arranged marriage? Surely you would have known him for at least a couple of years before getting married. Not a relationship question, but pure curiosity. Are most of your clients women? Yes, about 75%. If yes, why? It's a great question. Women are probably more interested in this sort of stuff, I suppose. Remy, do you like him? Because that's really all that matters. My wife left me with my 2 daughters, and we've been really difficult finding someone that's ready for that kind of responsibility. Yeah. So obviously, when you first start dating someone, they're not going to immediately be ready to be a stepmom, are they? Yeah. That's going to be a year of dating before they're ready to step in that role. Do you think it would work if they are 10 years older? Yes, it can. Would it work 16 years apart? You're pushing it. You're definitely pushing it. How do you help someone with depression? Ice baths, hobbies, goal orientation, health and fitness. How soon after dating somebody you know they're the one? I knew my wife was the one. I wanted to marry her after the second date. What should I do to help my boyfriend isolates himself when he's stressed? Give himself reassurance and use distraction as a technique. Hey, sugar. No, Wendy, it's fine. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. If you really want my help, feel free to book in a call. Everyone gets one free call. I only do about a handful a day. Okay, so I'm almost out of spots. But if you want one of those free spots, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a chat. Free call goes for about 30 minutes or so, roughly. Yeah, sure. This is my book, Wendy, How to Achieve a 10 out of 10 Relationship. Great book. My wife designed the cover. Fantastic, fantastic work. Best cover. Is red flag for guys going to clubs every weekend? Yes. Are you dating a 19-year-old, Harley? He's 15 years my junior, but we're at the same point in our lives. Thoughts? It could work. Statistically, the statistics are against you, but it's possible. The damn with statistics anyway. Hey. No, but guys my age are a little bit older than me, still are clubbing every weekend. What sort of guys are you talking to? Are you talking to a bunch of douchebag morons or what? Look, Harley, you need to find a guy who's not interested in going clubbing every weekend. You should be looking for a guy who's extremely goal orientated and is too busy building a business to go to a club. That's what you should be looking for. Yeah. Who you talking to? Where'd you find you just do you find some sort of just shithead aisle somewhere or best thing we both could do is support each other through the wedding planning and wedding process. Have fun with it. Have fun with it and look, to be honest, the woman does most of the wedding planning. It's more of a woman thing. Michaela, focus on the fundamentals. Intimacy 3 times a week, 2 20-second hugs a day. Go on a date once a week. It's possible to have a 10 out of 10. You both come from traumatic relationships in the past. Yep. The dating apps are dry. All the clubbing type guys. You're using the dating apps wrong, Harley. When I coach someone, guys, I build their profile for them, which makes a big difference to what shows up. He takes so much time to answer my texts when I initiate the text, but he calls me often. Okay. Well, at least he calls. That's good. Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad sign. Is your book to help people looking for a relationship, or does it also help people who are already in long-term relationships? It helps both. Yeah. Remy, I haven't read it. Uh, how can I help my boyfriend to take on some good habits? Just have a talk to him about it. He's really got to set them himself, to be honest. He's got to set. You want someone to set their own goals and habits, ideally. How can I show support to my boyfriend with quitting smoking cigarettes without rejecting him? Well, support is the opposite of rejection. My boyfriend ignores me and plays games all day and all night. Should I leave him? Yeah, probably. I'm struggling with letting a guy do things for me, buy me gifts or pay for things. When he does something like that, say, this is what I want you to say. Thank you so much. I love when you do stuff like that. It makes me feel so loved. And then smile, give him a kiss, and then change the subject. That's what exactly I want you to do. Okay? I don't care how you feel, just do that. Which dating app do you make profiles for? I use a few different apps. Usually the most successful ones are probably Tinder and Hinge. Thanks, Sam. Guys, you can all achieve a 10 out of 10 this year. You can all do it. It doesn't matter what your situation is. You can all achieve a better future. You got to do the right things. You got to make some changes. You got to do it right. Harley, book on a call. I'll build your profile for you, buddy. How do you vet men? How to stop red flag with addiction and control? Yeah, it takes a bit of practice. It takes a bit of practice. When I'm coaching someone, I show them how to get what they're looking for and get rid of guys fast who don't match that picture. Yeah, it takes a little bit of work. Charlotte, I see. Yep. What's something on apps we should see and avoid straight away? No, you're asking the wrong question. Almost 52, never been in love, bad relationship, 10 years, celibate, scared to find someone, now too late. No, it's not too late, but we got to do a few months of mindset work first, yeah? Book on a call. Is your book more helpful for people looking for relationships or in one? It's both, 100%, yeah. It's all important. Popsicle, if you have a teenager, just give them my book. Yeah, I know there's some stuff in there which isn't relevant to teenagers per se, but they're old enough. I'd let them read it. Do you have a podcast or audiobook? Yeah, so look me up on YouTube and Spotify. Yeah, Cake, he's definitely old enough. Yeah. Just go on Amazon, JD. How to achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship under Jake Maddock. He pulls away because he can't give 50-50 as he's at a crossroads for work. Should I give space? No. So if a man's stressing about something or work's not going well or whatever, you pulling away, giving him more space will make him feel unloved and more like an idiot. Okay, that's not going to help. Okay, if anything, you want to step closer and give more affection and distraction. Last 5 minutes, guys. Ask me your questions. I'm here to help. I want to see all you guys in 10 out of 10s. You can all achieve it. You can all achieve it. We just got to do it the right way. My husband said I'm lucky and he's never broke up with me because of my mental health. He's never broke up with me because of my mental health. More love. Oh, okay. Right. Strange sentence. Hey, lad. I'll try this one then. What's something you always put on your client's profile that is a must-have? I usually get them to put emojis in their bio, which makes it seem more fun. When we fight, he shuts down. Yes, it's normal male behavior. If a girl's being super aggressive, guys usually shut down because they don't want to deal with it. And you know what? Why would they? How do you fix that? Stop being aggressive. If you're a woman, stop being aggressive. It's not effective. That's the answer. Okay? If I hit you repeatedly with a bamboo stick, would you try to cover your face? Why? What's wrong with you? Of course you would. It's normal human behavior. Stop doing it. Stop hitting somebody. Duh, right? Stop being aggressive. Okay? If you're being really aggressive and criticizing, of course it's going to get a negative reaction. So many people use avoidant stuff and shutting down all this stuff, and they think it's surprising behavior. Like you've never had a conversation or met another human being in your entire life. Ridiculous. We clash a lot. Will couples therapy help? Maybe. I coach a lot of couples on it. Hey, one. I'm not aggressive or critical. I'm just saying how I feel. I'm just telling the truth. Yeah. His actions are showing me that you are not effectively communicating. If a guy is shutting down, that means you are being aggressive and criticizing. You may think, well, I'm not. Well, if you aren't, then why is he shutting down? It wouldn't make sense. Yeah. You must be. His actions are directly defining it. You need to learn feminine communication. I offered support, and he said he needs sort of crossroads in his life and maybe a different in a couple of months. Brooke, at this stage, what you want to do is you want to be, you want to focus on distracting him. Yeah. How do you define cheating? Betraying of a partner's trust. Tiffany, that's sad to hear, buddy. Wendy, well said. That's true. How to be alluring for a male if a male is shy. Okay, so you want to lure him in. If you're in a relationship, Marnie, there's a whole bunch of things you can do. Okay, walk around in scanty clothing. Yeah, little, flutter your eyelids, stuff like that. Where are we? Ask me your questions, guys. I can see a lot of you guys are struggling. Look, booking a free call. If you're struggling booking a call, guys, we'll have a chat. It's a free call. Goes for about 30 minutes, and I help you out the best I can. Okay. You only get one, though. You only get one free call. You don't need to struggle with this. You can become a master at relationships and achieve it properly. From which country? So I live in Australia, but I take calls from lots of different countries. I basically only coach people in Australia, New Zealand, USA, Canada, England, Ireland. Roughly those locations, that's about it. So if you're in one of those countries or close to one of those countries, you can book in a call. Brooke, that's sad to hear. Let him go. Let him go, move on. Chris, good idea, my friend. He gets triggered when I say the wrong thing and gets very angry. How to explain it's not a personal attack? Yeah, even if you say to someone, hey, no offense, but I think you're a piece of trash, they're probably still going to be offended. So it doesn't matter if it wasn't your intention to be offensive or it wasn't a personal attack. You guys have to be better at communicating. A lot of you guys are horrendous at communicating, and the person you're with keeps getting offended and criticized, but it's not your intention. If it's not your intention, but it keeps happening, it means you're not communicating effectively. Yeah? Is your book available as an ebook? I don't believe in ebooks. I think reading a PDF is the worst possible thing. Do you help build dating profiles on the call? No, it takes more time than that. So what happens, Charlotte? After the call, you'd send me heaps of photos. I'd pick your photos for you. Then we'll talk about your bio, talk about the settings, the radiuses. Yeah, there's a bit to it. How do you communicate our feelings if they are offended by everything? It's called feminine communication. Feminine communication is a way to talk as a woman so that the man doesn't get offended and is also motivated to do what you want him to do. We just made it official at 7.5 weeks. Good, but didn't say he loved me yet. When will that happen? It should happen within the next week. Now, Heather, at this stage, I want you to turn the love meter all the way up and really, with your eyes and your body language and everything, try to pull the I love you out of him. Yeah? With your mind. Yeah? All guys are terrible at communicating. You know what's interesting? I've coached thousands and thousands of people from all around the world. From what I see, I would say women are worse at communicating. I know that's a crazy thing. A lot of people think men are worse at communicating than women. Women communicate more, but also more ineffectively. But regardless of that, you don't have to be a bad communicator. You can be good. My wife said I gotta be nice. Guys, ask me nice questions. I agree. Our emotions are so complex. We communicate with emotions sometimes instead of words. Well said, Caitlin. And great mindset. Great mindset. Automatically, most women would disagree with that sentence and get upset about it. But your mindset on it, brilliant. Very, very good. Yes, lady, nice questions. My wife said I have to be nice. I'm still good. I'm so guilty on the communication. Good mindset. Yeah. Shabbat shalom, Jake. Would you rather be paralyzed or conjoined twin? Terrible question. Terrible. Amy, good job booking in a call, buddy. You can be a great communicator, guys. My partner still talks to his ex's brother. Thoughts? I guess it's not a big deal. How to let a guy know you like him? Flirt with him. Mrs. Maddock, well said. Last, I'll answer one or two more questions. Guys, if I miss your question, book in a call. How do you master feminine communication? It takes a bit of time. My wife's a master at it, but look, if you're really struggling, book in a call and I can teach you it. It takes a bit of practice, but what a beneficial tool to have. When you master feminine communication, everything is just a million times easier. Guys listen to you. They do what you want. It's just a million times easier to succeed. Tiffany, yeah, it's a pretty bad sign. Yeah. 100%. Me and my wife work together, yeah. Was your wife a master at it when you met her? No. Yeah, it takes practice. It definitely takes practice. Me and my wife have been together for a fair while now, and she gets better at it all the time. Every month is better than the month before, but it just takes practice. I'm struggling so much. Booking a call, my friend. Links in my profile. User 7, what's interesting is I've coached a lot of women in relationships and got the relationship to a 10 out of 10 without the husband being involved whatsoever. You actually don't need both. It's about thinking the guy's overflowed in the first few days. Depends. It's definitely hard for females because we are super emotional. Yeah, that's true. My partner rants about work a lot. He thinks I'm not listening, but I don't know how to respond. Any tips? Yeah, use effective listening techniques, okay? Which is stuff like if he says something about work, again, you should only encourage positive communication. If he's complaining too much, say, honey, you're complaining a lot about work lately. I don't really like that. And try to push him to more positive words, okay? Hey, designer, booked in a call but couldn't reply to your text. Okay. Andrea, I will try to call you or you can message me back on WhatsApp. Do you think you can say I love you after 4 weeks? You can, but it's a little fast. I know I'm doing no helping us 22 years. Okay. Well, if you're just going it's 100% over, just end it. Melissa, good job booking in a call, buddy. Tiffany, it doesn't work like that, really. Sharon, you can ask him to. You can ask him, you can tell him that you want him to give you a compliment every day. I'm not being joyous. Yeah, being joyous and having a good attitude is important and it's attractive. Lady, yeah, 100%. Every day. It's very important. It's a big part of what I do. Yep. Hey, designer. All right, guys, I better do some work. If you guys need more help, if you need help with relationships, dating, you want to achieve a 10 out of 10, you want a 10 out of 10 mindset, you want to master any of these skills that I talk about, book in a free call. booking a free call. A lot of this stuff that I talk about, guys, you're not going to master it in 5 minutes. Okay. So I know you guys get some, does that involve calling me? 100% Mrs. Maddock. So I know a lot of you guys want really fast results. We can go fairly fast, but I mean, a lot of this stuff, it takes practice. You got to practice it, put it into practice. I got to teach you how to do it properly. You got to get on the right track. It takes a little bit of time. But if you're willing to put in the work and actually have a great future and do it properly, book in a call. Book in a free call, guys. Links in my profile, Maddock Coaching.